Hi guys. It's afternoon over here. How's everyone doing? Angels, guides, loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. How's everyone doing? Everyone good? Let me just say hello to everybody. Maria, Sarah, Ray, Diana, Gabriella, Sun, Edna, Mary, not so good. Rolf broke up with you. Sorry for your loss, I guess. We'll get into that in a second. So this is, I'm hoping it's set to subscribers live. I've actually edited it so no one else can view the live, just my subscribers only. So if you're interested in getting an in-depth reading, you know what to do. Today it's the same as the fireworks, but today it's the carousel. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Carousel is the same amount as the mystery fireworks, but everyone gets confused with the mystery fireworks, so I've picked the carousel for today. So if anyone's interested in getting an in-depth reading and is interested in getting on my list, again, it is the carousel just above the screen. So, hey Aaron, hey Tiffany, hey Gemma, hey Liliana, just saying hello to everybody. Kashni, Consequello, all right, I'm gonna get started. This is the subscribers live, so I'm gonna answer as many questions as I can. Mary, you're on my list. Liliana, you're on my list. Ooh. Right, okay, so I'm going to read two people before I get to Mary. I already cleansed the space. I'm going to get on with it because I want to try and get to as many people as possible. I'm going to go to my first question. Happy Mother's Day to you guys as well. Hi, Kaz. How are you, Kaz? Love and appreciate you, Kaz. Hey, Diana. All right, I'm just scrolling down, guys. I just want to see my first. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, guys. Yes, this is Mother's Day in the UK. I didn't even really know. I don't do Mother's Day. I think a Mother's Day should be every day. Because even when you're a mother and you're not well, you still have to cook, go to work and clean. You still have to do all of the things, even if you're dying. So it should be Mother's Day every day. Just saying. Trip to Spain was good. Tiffany, you're on my list. I'm going to say this right from the get-go. TikTok is playing up with downloads. I can't even at this point tell you if this is going to be downloaded on YouTube because I had 5 lives that I had to download, and TikTok only keeps lives for 30 days and then it's deleted. So I've got 3 lives that's currently waiting to be downloaded. every time I click on the download button, it only goes up to 75% on all 3 videos. So at this point, I can't even tell you if it's going to be downloaded onto YouTube. So I highly recommend you screen record me, record my voice, and that's how you're going to get back to your reading. Because at this point, I can't promise you that it's going to be on YouTube. Fab, you're on my list. So just from the get-go, record your live, guys, because I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go on YouTube because it is taking its sweet time. There's something wrong with it. All right, let's have a look and see. Consequello, you're on my list. Keshni, is there any messages for and in the marriage? Angels, guides, loved ones. I'm guessing the situation is still the same and nothing has changed. If you're asking this question, Keshni, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Keshni need to know about her marriage, please and thank you. I feel like there's still not enough equal balance of give and take. I feel like the passion is to some degree lost. It's phased out. Ace of Wands is a new beginning and it's upside down. So it's like there is no, like, that intense feeling has left in some way. You know that feeling when you first have when you start dating somebody and when you first get together and it's like you're in the honeymoon phase. Monica, you're on my list. It feels like that's kind of lost to some degree in the winds. It feels like you're wishing for something, but I don't know if what you're wishing for or asking for, Keshni, is going to be beneficial for you in the long run. It feels like you don't want to give up. It feels like, is it getting better? Okay. It just feels like he's coming out as the Knight of Wands upside down. I don't know if he's lacking something or there's a part of him that needs something more. It feels like to some degree you might be giving a lot and you might be getting breadcrumbs on some level, I guess. He's going through some stuff, but you said it's going good, right? Or you said it's getting better. It's like a lack or a loss of passion in the relationship. It feels like maybe you might be giving a lot and to some degree you don't feel like you're receiving a whole lot. It feels like you're praying or wishing for something, but for some reason the wish card is upside down. And again, it feels like somebody's giving more and taking, the other person is taking. It just feels like there is some sort of imbalance here. And it could potentially be with him because there is a man on the table and it's a knight on the table. So there's something missing, maybe associated to him. And it just feels like there needs to be a bit more passion. This is a passionate card. This is a creative card. This is a new beginning card, but it's upside down. So it's there, but there's some sort of a delay. You've got an end of a tough cycle approaches. I hope so. I really hope so, because yes, he is not one for a... You're married to each other. This has to be consistent. Going on dates, date night, passionate energy. I mean, if it's going to be like that for a while, then it's like, what is there to look forward to? If you're going to be together forever and ever, amen, you have to do things together and there has to be passion and you have to have fun together. You have to be childlike together. And if that is lacking or lost in you and or your partner, then something needs to be worked on. We are a distant. Oh, so is it getting better? I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit confused. You said a second ago it was good, but you're at a distance. It seems to be consistently, we're talking and we booked a marriage good. I think it's good to talk about it so you can both air out how you both feel and everything is out on the table, and then you can make a decision from there. I think that's a good thing to do, Keshni. That's a good thing. But this is something that you've been asking me about for a while. So we can carry on with that, or we can make some significant changes. And if, yeah, we're busy with that. Good. Because you got to do everything, right? You got to do everything before the last thing, right? You got to do everything before the last thing. So keep going. All right, I'm going to read one more before I get to Mary. Let me just scroll up. Give me 1 second. Maria, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Maria need to know, please, in love and light? Maria. What does Maria need to know, please, in love and light for Maria? Make sure you're listening to your intuition. It's on point. You're coming out as the high priestess, the one who can see and sense and feel things. I feel like there's victory around you, but later on, I feel like you need to be surrounded by people that love and support you. I feel like there's a celebration or a social event coming your way. And I feel like during this time frame, April, you're going to be in your power. So make sure you are that confident, free-spirited sort of energy, self-assured in what you're doing. Make sure you feel and look good, because it will help raise the vibration or raise your vibration, Maria. So make sure you're listening to your intuition on whatever matters arises. It says adjustments are required. If that means that you need to listen to your intuition and you need to get out of your ego and you need to start listening to your soul, then that is what you need to do. So in terms of adjustments, needs to be adjustments is required. It just means that you're going to have to focus on your intuitive hits, and ego, you need to let it pass you by. Ego is always going to plant a seed of doubt, worry and fear, always. All right, Mary. Angel, guides, loved ones, this is for Mary. Let me get my table in order. What does Mary need to know, please, in love and light? I'm very excited about the month of April. Can my angels elaborate more? Yes, there's a lot of blooming energy around you. I see that. I can see a lotus flower as I'm connecting to you, but you need to be patient. April is going to be a month of self-reflection for you. So reflect on the things that you want and reflect on the things that you don't want. You need to take some time to honor your soul, honor the things that you need to do, honor the things that you need to get out of the way. It's like you've got to put your time, your love and your attention, yes, 100% on you. 100% on you, but there's something about patience. There's some sort of spiritual awakening around you in the month of April. I feel like we're all going through some stuff. I know I'm not on this journey on my own. My dad dying, and then my brother being diagnosed with cancer a week later, a couple of days later. So I know that I'm not on my own in this. I know that we're all going through some serious... I did say at the beginning of the year when I did the astrology that we're going to go through some extremely spiritual awakenings. For me, that is my father passing away, because no one told me that when a parent dies, a light goes off inside of you, because obviously that's the other half of me, right? And no one tells you that. I get the heartache and the pain and the sorrow and the sadness, but I literally felt like half of me died. And then obviously with my brother being diagnosed, it's like a lot. So I understand that everything that's going on in my surroundings and in my life is happening for me. And I know that I chose this path because everything is about spiritual awakening and spiritual enlightenment. So I get it. I know where my dad's gone. It's just the physical part of him that's not here anymore. I've shed my tears. I'm a human being. I get it. But yes, so we're all going to go through a lot of changes. With you, Mary, there is a need for, again, self-reflection. Be patient. You're opening up. There's a blooming energy around you, enlightenment and awakening. I see purple in your energy. It's about visualizing in the month of April what you want to manifest. So if you're saying you're very excited about the month of April, your angels want you to know visualization is key. You know, in order to manifest the things that you want, you have to visualize it, isn't it? Otherwise, you know, it will come to you in different shapes and sizes. But you want to make sure that when you're manifesting the thing that you want, there seems to be some sort of enlightenment when I'm connecting to you. Focus your visualization, manifestation. Keep your eyes on the prize energy as I'm connecting to you. All right, what does Mary need to know? And guys, loved ones, what does Mary need to know, please? And thank you. What does Mary need to know? And I always say to you guys, I don't put my worry on somebody that is sick. I don't worry about that person that's ill. I want to see the end result. So I visualize, in order for it to come to pass, I visualize the best outcome. All right, hold on a second. Mary. Mary, okay. It seems to me like you're still carrying something around, Mary. You're still carrying some sort of energy around. The 10 of Wands is heavily burdened. The 10 of Wands is you feeling exhausted and tired. The 10 of Wands is you carrying the problems of everybody else's as well as your own. The 10 of Wands is a need to release and let go of the stress, of the exhaustion and carrying too many things in the energy. If you're excited about the month of April, you need to release everything from the past or from this month and not bring it into your April. So this is something that you need to do. The cards are not going to lie. So you're excited about the month of April. This is good. You need to visualize and manifest. But also at the same time, you have to let go of your heavy burdens. I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, you're excited about the month of April, but you need to let go of something. The Four of Pentacles always represents somebody who is, you know, wanting security and stability and structure, but at the same time is holding on to a feeling, a thought or a situation so tightly. And there are many things that are going to come our way to teach us like valuable and important lessons, and we've got to just go with it. I'm seeing as I'm connecting to a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family reunion, being around people that love and support you. So this is about a celebration. You're going to see 11, 11 and 44 everywhere you go. This does represent family and friends. I am seeing number 4 in your energy. So 4 could represent a time frame, days, weeks, months, or the 4th of month where things will shift and change in your favor. I'm also seeing a trip, travel, relocation, or a holiday, because the 6 of Swords always indicates necessary transitions, a change, a relocation, or a move. So it's transitioning from one situation to another, moving out of rough into something smoother. That's what that represents. Things might have been slow, but now it's going to speed up. Heal what has been broken. So heal past energy traumas. Because the three of Swords is always about a loss or a depression, or it represents a heartbreak or heartache. And it is just happens to be underneath the 4 of Coins, which is somebody holding on to a feeling, a thought so tightly. And it's like if it's a manifestation or visualization, you're trying to visualize something or manifest something. If you're holding on to it, that means you haven't let it go and surrender it to divine. So the universe is asking you to heal what has been broken, let go, surrender, and look forward and be more optimistic than pessimistic. Why? Because you've got wish fulfillment around you. So the Star card is always an indication of a miracle, a renewed sense of hope and clarity. It talks about having faith in love, in a partnership, in a celebration, in a reunion. I've got purple in your energy. So purple represents the crown chakra. Pay attention to your dreams, your visions, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. The temperance represents healing and balance and moderation. So you've got to fill up your own cup. This is a major arcana card. It's fate, it's destiny. But most importantly, when you Google the temperance card, it represents patience. And I said this to you earlier. Patience is a virtue. Anchoring your reading is the 2 of Swords, a choice in April that you're going to have to make. it's like trying to compromise or make a decision, or trying to balance the forces of your life. Should I stay or should I go? Should I say or should I not say? This is the energy around April. But I do feel like there's a lot of healing. I do feel like there's a celebration. And I do feel like slowly but surely you're going to move forward and you're moving on. There's also indication of love, soulmate, a higher form of commitment, or a leveling up of some sort of relationship or some form of relationship. Because anytime 4 of Wands comes out on the table for me, that always indicates a marriage, a relationship, a higher form of commitment, something in and around this energy, depending on what your current situation is or your status is. So if you're currently single, there's a potential to meet somebody in April, or you're going to be doing more things in April where you could meet people, because you're not going to meet anyone if you're stuck at home now, are you? I mean, no one's going to see you if you're stuck at home. So this is the energy attached to you. I'm going to see what your oracle cards say. Optimistic. Didn't I say that to you earlier? Optimism, probable, and positive. And then you got a thumbs up. So good things are coming your way. And then with the 10 of Wands and with the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Coins, and with the 3 of Hearts, learn from your mistake. Let go, learn, move on, accept. It is what it is, no more, no less. So I hope that helps you in some way. I'm seeing Sagittarius and Aquarius in your energy. So Mary, I hope that helps you in some way. And I do say record your reading, because at this point I don't know if it's going to be posted up on my YouTube, because I've been trying to post up many of my lives, but for some reason it's not working. Okay, Liliana, you're next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. And if you want to get on my list, it is the carousel that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you 7, 8, 9 cards. 10 cards in total because of the anchor card. I'm not really sure how to answer that, Ria, because I'm going through the same thing as you. It could be stress. I feel like my hair's been the same length for the past 3 years. It doesn't feel like it's growing. I'm not really sure how to answer that, but I'm going to pull cards and see what's going on with your energy, Ria. Anna, why isn't my hair growing? My hair's been the same length for 3 years. I feel like I cut it, I take care of it, I don't dye it anymore, and it just doesn't feel like it's growing. I think when you get to a certain age, everything just stops. All right, here we go. I think it's growing slowly but surely. I've got wish fulfillment around you. This is also a health card. So make sure you're eating and doing the right things. Make sure your energy is in alignment, because sometimes our mental body can affect our physical body and stunting healing or growth, that kind of thing. But the 9 of Coins always represents a wish fulfillment. It represents abundance, and it represents good health. I'm also seeing, aside from your hair, a younger masculine coming your way. Could meet him around travel, relocation, or a holiday. I'm seeing a celebration around you, possibly a wedding, a reunion, or being around friends. I'm also seeing a car, a vehicle, getting into a vehicle. Time for you to take action. No more procrastinating is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. It's like it's now time to balance yin yang energy, because there is a change coming your way. So if you feel like your hair is not growing, I really don't know what to say about that, because I'm going through the same thing as well. Feels like my hair's been the same length forever. Confidence is key to success. It will get there, Ria. Slowly but surely, it will get there. Pammy. And then I've got Liliana. Any messages for you, Pammy? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Pammy need to know, please? In love and light. I think I need to turn off the heater, guys. It's really hot in my house and the sun's out. All right, here we go. What does Pammy need to know, please? I shuffled the cards. You saw it. You got wish fulfillment as well. Wishes coming true. Abundance. Taking care of your health. Light a candle and make a wish. I also feel like there's something around work or finances or money, because the Queen of Coins is out. And the Queen of Coins always represents stability and structure. But the woman that takes care of everyone. The resourceful queen. She is somebody who's nurturing and gives healing. But she needs to do it for herself. I am seeing that I've got the Sun card. It's in your reading. It's upside down, but it's still here. This is a yes card, whether it's upright or not. The Sun card represents Material abundance, joyous outcomes, success, victory, and vitality. Anchoring your reading is the Ten of Swords upside down. You're completing a painful ending, and now there's going to be a new beginning. So things might have been low vibe, but the energy is shifting and changing, and it's going to go in your favor. But it's like, I feel like it's going to happen sooner rather than later. Pammy, I feel like it's going to happen sooner rather than later. What does Pammy need to know, please? Oh, a win-win outcome is forecast. Your life contains themes that may be unsuitable and has been restricted. Reasons, what the hell are they talking about? Apparently my live is going to be restricted for 10 minutes, guys. There's a possible, it's saying, I don't know what's going on here. All right, guys, for some reason, my live is going to be restricted. I don't know why. Let me just check something. Oh, maybe the Sun card. It's got a naked woman on it. I'm going off and I'm coming back on because it's going to go off in about 10 minutes. I'll be back in 2 seconds.